Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Well. It seems like the eye succeeded in reaching its goal, which is Iran. And not only Iran, but everybody in the area that might have a different opinion or different take on reality and life. You know what's going on in Israel, Gaza. Now, that is only Israel's issue with Gaza. It's not United States, is, as I said many times before, a country and a group. Well, somehow we have United States involved over there, France involved over there, Great Britain involved over there, the Germans are in Cyprus, the Dutch are in Cyprus. It seems like was done, and the little boys and the bully boy showed up. Now, the goal over there is not Hamas. Hamas is Israel's problem and these people that took care of that area for decades. The problem is Iran. Iran is the prize over there, is the goal. As Russia is the goal in Ukraine, not Ukraine. Ukraine is just a means, to achieve a goal. Ukraine, the same here. Hamas right now will be a pretext to reach a goal. Now it happened on the 7th of October. But I can get you to react if I want. Like, for instance, I could get Japan react and attack Pearl Harbor if I prevent it from accessing resources. Well, I can't allow you to go and do your grocery shopping at that store, and that store. For you to do your grocery store shopping, you need to go, 3 countries to the left. And you say, that's bullshit. I'm gonna smack you. And you smack me, and then I say, see, he attacked me. I have to respond. All right? So I can make you react and attack me, and then I can trumpet that actually it was you. It's your fault. I am just a victim. I can fuck you up, but somehow you attacked me. I don't know how. It's contrary to all, how should I put it? It's contrary to reality. Because rarely the bully is attacked. Usually the bully attacks. But in this case, we have the bully always attacked by smaller, weaker countries, and then the bully is not going to smack back alone. Guess what the bully is doing? Get us a coalition, that is a pack of wolves. They're going to go and tear the victim up. And then the alpha wolf was going to say, wait, I'm going to give you a little bit of crumbs here. See you next time. The next time could be one of you, never me. So what's going on here? If you know, and if you don't, I will let you know. Mr. Macron, the president of France, visits Israel at this point. Only certain kind of leaders visit Israel. Okay, not the Zimbabwean president, not the president of Honduras, or I don't know, Japan or something. No, it's just a few countries that have Israel's back actively. That tells you that let's go. So what's going on here? France proposes to create a regional, international. Now, when they say international, they say about a few countries from NATO. That's basically what they say. International doesn't mean Russia, doesn't mean China, North Korea, Iran, and others. It doesn't mean that. When they say international, international is everything that is international, but they don't tell you the number. International could be three countries. It's international already. 2 countries is international. You have 2 countries. But you can say bilateral, but 3, you're not going to say trilateral, you're going to say international coalition. If we have 4, oh my God, the whole world is there. Why? Because it's the countries that matter. So again, the eye got Al Capone to form a coalition for Iran. The same thing they did, not the same, in that case was a different story. With Iraq, the same, a coalition. With Yugoslavia in 1999, a coalition. In Afghanistan, a coalition. In Syria, a coalition. In Libya, a coalition. In Ukraine is the same coalition, plus some other vassal states that had to say, yes, we're going to buy your weapons so your industry can flourish, and we're going to fuck us up with energy, but it's okay. Yes, sir, whatever you say. So here you have, my friends, a coalition. It's very nicely put, but as I said, I dare you, I super dare you to follow it, and I will follow it definitely, to see what countries will be in that coalition. I can give you a few. United States, obviously. Canada, obviously, the big power of Canada. Then you have Germany. Then you have France. Then you have Great Britain. Then you have the Netherlands. They're probably gonna have Italy. Maybe gonna have some other countries like Poland, but I don't know if they have boats or something. But they can always land some idiots over there. These are mainly the countries. Obviously, there could be some Austria, some little, but mainly the 5, 6, 7 that are usually over there. So that's the coalition. Not China, not Russia. Those are not international. Those are, don't talk about it. So let's see what this article has to say. So they're gonna get to attack Iran through the back door because Iran attacks American troops located where? Not in the United States of America, in the Middle East. Some of them illegally posted, located in Syria. So French President Emmanuel Macron said on Tuesday that France proposes to create a regional and international coalition to fight the Palestinian movement Hamas. Are you crazy? Do you guys think that Hamas needs to be fought by states? Do you think so? Hamas is in Gaza. You say, well, yeah, but... You think that you need an international coalition to fight an organization, a club, I don't think so. It's just a pretext. They want to fight someone else, my friends. And it's obvious who. And I'm quoting, I would like that within the framework in which we act in... See how nicely he puts? Within the framework, I mean the same pack of wolves framework, in which we act in Iraq, which we attacked Iraq on a false pretense, and Syria, which we got in without being invited, we could also fight Hamas. Well, like this, you can fight, then, I don't know, whatever you want on this planet. You are just, naming yourselves as being the police person of the planet, which you've been doing for the past 30 years. That's why countries run away from you, and they go to the other club, Russia-China club. Because you showed who you are in the past 31 years, since 1991. I have suggested that you and our international partners, okay, the gang, create a regional and international coalition to fight a terrorist organization, here we go again, that threatens all of us. What? What do you mean an organization that threatens all of us? And I'm going to ask the question, why, let's say, first, I disagree that that organization threatens all of us. I think threatens Israel and the supporters of Israel, which is bam, bidoo, babababab, okay? And when I say supporters, are the yes sirs, not the supporters like, hey, let's go, I'm going to help you, my friend. No. So, why is it all of you? Why is it not, let's say, Romania? Why is Romania not threatened? Why is not, let's say, Russia threatened? Because Russia supports Hamas. Let's say China, let's say North Korea, let's say South Korea. The rest of the world, why is it that only a few countries on this planet that will form the coalition could be threatened by Hamas? Just Hamas woke up in the morning and say, you know what, I don't like United States of America, Great Britain, France, Germany probably, Netherlands. It seems like Netherlands plays a big role. I didn't know they play such a big role. I know they have a finance, but I didn't know they are so mouthy, even though there are, about 10 million people on a country that if you drop half of a bomb, you destroyed it 5 times. So I don't know, man. It's just, but anyway, they are in the club. They want to get in the club. Probably this is the inferiority complex that a lot of countries, I have to analyze that way, feel that when they feel toughened or important when they're accepted by the big guys. You know, like in gangs, you usually have one guy, the guy, and then you have a few lieutenants, and then you have some losers, and then you have some clowns. All right. Now, everybody else besides the lieutenants who are needed, You have the other ones that are happy to be in the club, and they use badges and they put all kind of things. They say, hey, I'm with the club. Those are the noisiest, but they're the weak link of the whole shit. But they're very important. It's not the guy in charge who over advertises the thing. Like you have the supporters of some game. Usually it's the people that don't participate. They are the greatest supporters. That's great. But they like to be seen as participating, being active members, if you want, by coalition, by how should I put it? Just being viewed as part of something strong, which one they are weak. They're weak at, but they try to be part of it, and they will defend the club, and they will be the biggest voices. So that's how I personally see the government in Netherlands, which has this garbage over there. Remember, you have a lot of Hamas there probably, but you don't know it yet. So probably you know it. But so yeah, Hamas don't like what? The rest of the world is just fine. So yes, you got a tiger by the tail, and you can't let go, because you have a lot of people in your country that potentially can you up. And I'm suspecting that they will. And then what are you going to say? You're not going to say immigration is bad. All of a sudden that value is going to turn bad. I don't think so. And if it does, I would like to get everybody responsible indicted and convicted and in jail. I mean, if you make a mistake or pay something, how do you pay? Criminal charges. So if something was in a policy had bad results and you supported it all the time, what are the consequences? I'm voted out? No, because of my idiotic policy, negative consequences occurred. I destroyed a country. You'll see, look at Sweden. What do you think will happen in Sweden? Sweden has 20%, I think, foreign, obviously, immigrants in. 20%, with probably a higher birth rate. Not probably, 100%. So what does that mean? You make the calculation and draw the conclusion. And Sweden is going to be Sweden in about 1 generation and a half, right? I don't think so. But hey, it's okay. We're all the same. That's fine. So let's go and see what this idiot says. So all of us. No, it's not all of us. It's just a few of you who are responsible for certain things. And remember, France is talking. France has a big percentage of Palestinians, Arabs, Muslims in their country. What do you think they will do? They will just say, yeah, I'm French, I'm with France, and that's it, man, I don't care. Look how these guys woke up, all of them. And you see everybody, Schumer and Finkelstein and Bikalin and Appalen Dorshevitz and all these guys showing up and saying, blah, blah, blah. What are they? They're Americans, aren't they? So do you think the Arabs or the Muslims in the countries where they're at, they will just, okay, man, I'm French, I'm with France, whatever President Macron said? I don't think so. And you'll see. I mean, you might disagree now, but you'll see. This is in the interest of the security of Israel. Correct. But where does it say that you have to jump and fight an organization in the name of? And you're responsible for since 1948, if I remember correctly. As well as many neighboring countries that are threatened by these terrorist groups. Don't lump them. How do you know that? Did you conduct a poll of opinion? I don't think so. What do you mean they're threatened? Some are, some are not. How many are there? Who are they? I mean, you make a claim based on what? Don't give me your intelligence. I don't trust that just like this. Macron told a joint press conference with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu in Tel Aviv. French President Emmanuel Macron arrived in Israel earlier to pay a solidarity visit. Solidarity visit. He had already met with families of Hamas hostages. Very interesting, man. The pensioners or the people about 50 that are about to retire in about 12, 13 years in France, they look at this and say, thank you very much, to show solidarity for Israel and the families of Hamas hostages. Thank you very much. In the meantime, in France, you show solidarity to whom? Have you seen those riots in Paris? Because that 18-year-old kid that drove a car, I think, without the license, and he ran from the police, and unfortunately, he got by the police. Remember that one? Those. Now, do you remember the composition of that? Did you see the videos? Did you see the videos on that? Well, if that was for one person in Paris, you just connect the dots, my friends. And these guys are going ahead and with this idiotic move. And you know who's going to be affected? You will be affected. If you're French, if you're German, if you're this, you are. And not because, oh my God, what are we supposed to do, Emil? Not fight evil? Well, you see, sometimes evil is created by doing too much good. You know what I mean? Or being very just in certain areas. You know? So if you do something garbage, you're going to create garbage. What happened in the Middle East with the creation of the State of Israel in 1948 was done in a idiotic way. They said they will have another state parallel to Israel. Where is that at? Don't tell me Gaza or West Bank. Those are not. All right? So that was faulty from the very beginning. And then the support from one side and not from the other, even though it was from the other from time to time. Remember the Arab wars and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, they were supported by this, supported by that. They switched and so on. I remember that it was a... why do I read it? I read it. I think I read it. How Israel allegedly got its nuclear weapons. And you can see France over there, pretty much. Right? So you can see French, and not only French, how some garbage person in the French government showed too much support. Just go and check it out. Say French, how French helped, let's say you go online and check it out, Israel in acquiring the nuclear bomb, if they have any. But now they come and say they have it because they use it as a deterrent for Iran. But nobody inspected them. So how is that fair? You inspect Iran in its ass. You inspect Iraq or Iraq in its ass. Libya in its ass. But somehow nobody's interested in to inspect Israel. Why? Because you can't. They will not allow you. And nobody will place any sanctions. Nobody will be able to pass any resolution at United Nations. Why? Because you got someone vetoing shit. And there's over there, you can go and check out how many times they tried, and you're gonna find the same country says no, no, no. I wonder why, but they're very yes when it's anybody else. All right, my friends, so get ready. These guys, as I say, and I read a comment somewhere where I didn't get my, I don't know, my joke. I said courage runs in packs. All right. Right, and cowards, is in fighting as an individual. Obviously, it's the other way around. Got it now that I broke the spell of this little thing. So I'm making fun when I say that courage is found in groups, because in groups, if you need people to get joined to fight someone, doesn't show that you are strong. Doesn't show that you have courage. Shows that you're a pussy ass. Okay, and if you fight alone, that shows courage. So got that? Whomever has any doubts about what I'm saying here. And I know you, but anyway. Here is, my friends, get ready. We're going to form a coalition for Hamas. Not for Hamas, because while we are at it, someone else is going to attack us. We're going to tell you. Our intelligence community will tell you that Iran, with its proxies, already attacked us. What are we doing over there? We have to, by definition. It's a must. It's a given. And you have to accept it. No, I don't. Well, you, Emil, right? All right. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.